Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am Dr. Goat. Today I'm going to be giving a little overview and my thoughts so far on the Fortune Auto 500 coilovers. Alright, so to be completely honest with you guys, I've had the coilovers on for about 2 weeks now and have literally only driven the car maybe 5 times with them so far. So that being said, I don't have much experience with them, and I also have never had a set of coilovers before this. Like, these are literally my first coilovers, the first vehicle that I've ever drove that has coilovers on. So I won't really be getting into specifics like someone with experience with coilovers could give. This is just my initial thoughts with them, and basically the change in feel going from what I believe was the stock suspension on this 2012 WRX to these coilovers. So I will say the very first thing that I noticed is just how tight everything feels. Like, the car, it just feels tighter. The steering feels tighter. The car just feels planted. Like, I don't remember the car ever feeling, as if, like, I was driving down the road and, like, man, this car just kind of wobbles all over the place or anything like that. But I don't know, for some reason, like, it's hard to explain, but it just feels like it's just down and glued to the ground, and I really love that. It's not like I race the car or anything. It's literally just a daily driver, gets a little bit of spirited driving every now and then, and I'd really like to go on the same road that I'd done one of my previous point of view videos on with the car, just to see, the change that it really made, the difference in the way the car feels going around corners. Because, like I said, I've up to this point only driven the car a few times since putting the coilovers on, and I really just the way it feels going down a straight road, I feel like it'll be a massive change, massive improvement going around corners from what it was. Also, just to point it out there, my reasoning for only having driven it a few times now since having the coilovers on is if you see my other video, had issues with the rear brakes, and I have just not really had the time to get it aligned, and I really want to do that before I completely wear out the tires that are on it. So that's honestly my biggest takeaway from this, being inexperienced, like never having had coilovers before, is just they feel solid. Like, the ride feels solid. honestly, it's a pretty damn smooth ride too. I will mention though that currently I have left all of the coilovers set to their softest setting. That's what they came at from the factory. If you guys have any recommendations on, you know, what I should have it set at, let me know. I'd be willing to try it out. Because I have watched a couple other videos of people saying, you know, to set it about in the middle between soft and hard, and then you can adjust from there on your ride, which I was kind of planning on doing, but I just didn't. And yeah, as of right now, it feels pretty damn good. I would like to set it all the way hard just to see how it feels. But yeah, so far I'm absolutely loving the way the car rides. I love the way the car looks. I am going to raise it up a little bit because that was my issue with getting it aligned, was the place that I took it to, they didn't have a ramp or a pit that they would go into to do the alignment. So they literally couldn't get the car up in the air to do the alignment. And the fact that my front mud flaps are literally scrape on the ground. I don't think I need it to be that low. But I definitely did notice the feeling. Like, I still go to step out of the car and like I put my foot down pretty hard, and I don't have nearly as far to reach as I did before. So it's just, you know, it's a pretty big change, and I'm loving it so far. So these are actually a really good priced, kind of cheaper coilover. I literally got these for just under $1,400 shipped, so not bad at all, and they went on a lot easier than I was expecting. Like, the rears are I literally had to take out 3 bolts underneath the car, and then obviously my 3 bolts on the top hat, and pulled the old one out, popped the new one in. Nice and simple. Front wasn't that bad either. So I am definitely happy with this purchase. Like I said, I love the way the car looks sitting on these coilovers. The car feels like it's planted to the ground, just going straight down the road. Like I said, the real test will be when I get it on some corners. And it's just honestly a nice ride. For now, that's going to be my little review, and just to, you know, let you guys know what I'm thinking of them so far. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. Like I said, let me know where you think I should have it set as far as softness and hardness. And as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.